Hi, I'm Captain David from the Online Fisherman, and today I have
Julie.
And we're going to talk about the pros and cons of braided line. I'm going to go over the cons first. First, it's very expensive. Braided line is 3 times the cost of monofilament. Braided line is very visible to fish. It's intrusive in their world. It's like going to a restaurant and having a bug on your salad. You would send it back. Well, that's exactly what it looks like to a fish. If he sees the braided line, he'll take off. So it's very, very visible. Now, people are under the misconception that they can change the color of the braided line, whether it's blue, white, or green, or yellow, and the fish won't see it as much. That's false. Every braided line is visible to fish. That's why you have to put a leader, preferably a fluorocarbon leader. Another con about braided line is wind knots. People get a lot of tangles with wind knots. Those are the 3 major things of the cons of braided line. Now we're going to talk about the pros. Braided line is so thin, it casts much further, 2 to 3 times further than monofilament. So you can cast further and you can approach fish from a further distance. It has no stretch in it, no feel. So if you're eating a sandwich and I turn around and I'm talking to Julie while I'm fishing and a fish hits my bait, the hook will instantaneously be set because there's no stretch. It also doesn't absorb water. Braided line lasts longer. So even though you pay more for it, you can last sometimes up to 5 years. So those are some of the pros about braided line. The braided line that I like to use are the high vis ones. And the reason I say that is because right here, we're at a river and we have some green backdrop and we have some darker water. When I use green braided line, which Julie's got in her hand, I have a hard time seeing what the line's doing. If you're an angler, no matter what you're doing, you need to pay attention to your line. If you can't see the line, you don't know what's going on with it. If it moves left or a fish picked it up and swam towards you. With the vis braid, high vis braid, you're able to, no matter what the background, blue water, brown water, green mangroves, you'll be able to see the line. The minute the line pops, moves, or goes left or right, you'll instantaneously know that you have a fish on the line. It's not gonna scare the fish anymore. So I recommend using braided line. It's a floating line also, so if using a topwater lure, even with your leader, it has a tendency to keep the lure higher up on the water and it actually works better. So try braided line out. Most of the fishermen that are using it today are happy with it, and I would say 95% of the fishermen that use a spinning reel use braided line.